Good. Happy holidays, everyone. My name is Joe Hernandez. I am the assistant for the faculty advisor at LA Valley College for the Billy's Club and assistant at the Adaptive Fitness Center. I'll be providing you an update on what the president said from Thursday to now. For today, he gave an update on the students on YouTube. I also wanted to provide you an update on COVID 19 and where we're heading as of right now, and an update on the vaccines. Want to update you on athletic wise, and other resources and all that. So today, the president, Thursday, the president had an update with faculty and staff. He's announcing that tomorrow at from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. he will have office at noon, starting at noon to about 2 o'clock. Anyone can walk to his office hours on Zoom. We will provide that link to you shortly. Then we talked about the Wi-Fi situation on campus. Students are allowed to go on campus, but they have to follow rules and regulations. And health officer, I'm sorry, the rules and regulations, and plus follow the protocols and all that. Wi-Fi Wi-Fi people can go on campus to use a lot of apps to use Wi-Fi to do homework, study for final cars. I recommend that you bring a car charger to charge your computers and devices on there if you're going to stay there most of the day. But you have to stay in your cars. If you need to use a restroom, and it's an emergency, I understand people have to use it for emergency. Please let somebody know on that. But you might want to go to a gas station to use the restroom, or go home and come back to use the restroom. But there will be no charging stations and no services will be provided for you guys. In the winter, we will move that stuff to the Burbank parking lots, which will be near the part of parking lot A, which is connected to Burbank on Fullerton and Burbank. So we'll keep you posted on the Wi-Fi situation there right now. But follow protocols. Vaccines. Only thing I'm hearing about them, they keep pushing it early to get people to take it. But the general public we are not going to see that vaccine or take it until spring of 2021. I'm going to take one as soon as it's available for the general public. I'm sure people will be doing that too. But not sure about summer. There's no official decision about summer session or fall 2021. That's kind of undecided right now. But our target date to come back and is summer. The earliest is summer. The latest will be in the fall of 2021 of next year. And but most of the winter and spring semester will be online, and I'll provide that update with you guys in a minute. I also will provide Chromebooks, service goals, availability for students and faculty and staff. We will have another round of awards coming up, winter, spring. I will talk more details on that in a little bit. But there will be 4 departments for faculty and staff will be hiring in the future. That will be in microbiology, stats, manufacturing. We have been interviewing people for facility directors, and we'll move forward getting a new director of athletics. Since our current director of athletics, it will be retiring end of the year. So I will be in touch base with him in a little bit on that. I'll provide more COVID-19 information in a little bit. Marketing, the district will meet this week to talk about advertising about winter and spring semester to take it at Valley College. So they're going to come up with ways how to do that. Enrollment as of today is lower. The district right is about 2% lower than the average of last year. Last year, the winter session increased about 17%. That's a big increase. Spring registration is about very low right now, but it's too early to tell for spring if it's close to it. The winter session is about 88% compared to last year, and it increased about 14%. The district wide average was 90%, which is a 2% lower than that's kind of like small for us. But Pierce, I like to look at Pierce admissions enrollments. Pierce is about 70% in the winter, missions about 83%. But we have a better head count than those schools. And it's a lot lower in the spring for Pierce admission, if that is the case in the winter. So we'll still keep an eye on the statistics on romance, but I think it's 57 days into the start of the spring session. We only have 66%. District wide, it's about 68%. Uh, Athletic news. I'm going to say a couple things. Well, yes, we're going to be getting a new athletic director in the future. We don't know who that might be, so interviews are going to go forward on that. Whoever applies for that. Our current athletic director is retiring at the end of the year. So we probably won't, if there might be some sports going on in the spring, we're probably not going to have a director of athletics. We'll have an athletic secretary, but the president is really in charge on that. So there's going to be a meeting with head coaches on Friday about that too. So how we're going to go forward on that. So we'll keep you posted on that. I hate to give you bad news, but the district and most of the South Coast Conference, which will feature Mount Sac, Long Beach City, LA Trade Tech, the East LA College, and other schools down there near downtown LA. Well, they and trying to think who else might opt out. Part of WSC, they decided to opt out of Spring 1, which will feature fall sports starting early winter, like football, men's and women's water polo, women's soccer, and I'm trying to think men and women, and it will feature men and women's basketball. It will be effective on that one. Trying to think who else. But basically, other fall sports that the school might have. There was a couple of schools to have a decision for the spring 2 sports, but that due date is February 26th. They have to decide before that if they want to continue to play a season or not. The state is leaving up to the schools and the districts to decide if they want to opt in or opt out. There might be some teams might play, but those decisions it has to be made but officially by end of this week. So on December 18th. So as of right now, Bakersfield, Antelope Valley, uh, Allen, Hancock, Cuesta College. There might be other schools out there might want to play, but they have to decide if they're in or out, and it's up to their district too. So, but basically, what I'm hearing that the state might just opt everyone out and just say we're not going to have a season and cancel everything until the spring. We'll decide what the spring sports holds their future on February 26th. So, just wanted to announce that. Um, as the president updated us on the student side today about, I want to wish everyone good luck on finals this week. It might cause you guys some stress, anxiety, mental health, and etc. We do have some resource out there. Um, we do have some resource out there and help out there. We have Help Center, and you can find that on the lavc.edu website. LA County Department of Mental Health. You could go to lavc.edu/coronavirus/students. The numbers there. The EWs are still available. You can email the admissions and records at petition@lavc.edu if you want to for emergency withdrawal of your class. I recommend that you talk to a counselor first before you do that, because see if you're on track on that. Plus, the counselor might give you advice on that too. Chromebooks and other devices, there will be an application, so check your emails. It should be available on your SIS portal. It will be available for a few weeks for the winter spring 2021 session for students who need one. Check your emails and your SIS portal for details on that. The spring and winter classes will continue, most of them online. We are planning on, if we get approval by LA County Public Health Department, we might bring more classes back, more limited classes back, but most of them are scheduled to be online in the spring, winter, and spring, except for essential classes. But we have to follow protocols on that. Face cover. I have an update on face covering and masks for LAVC for students, faculty, and staff. Check your emails. There should be an email coming to you on that. There should be a link that will attach to that email to request a face covering, and we'll give it to you. We're going to be updating on that in the future, so we'll see how that goes. So, COVID-19 update. There really is no updates from LA County Public Health on higher educations and universities. We had a little setback on Thanksgiving. We had qualifications to move to the next tier, which is the red tier, which is less restrictive tier. But our numbers went up on Thanksgiving, and you know the results because you hear the news all the time. So, but we'll update you on that as soon as it's available. Um, so COVID-19 in LA County. Here's an update on the statistics and the news and the statistics and the most recent data today. COVID-19 in LA County. Law vaccines drive starts as U.S. passes 300,000 deaths. And I'll explain that in a minute. But let me give you the key metrics for LA County, today's results. Daily new cases is at on which is a color red, means that is a danger color, which is at 12,622 daily new cases, which is confirmed plus likely cases, averaging a very dangerous 108 new cases per 100K residents, and that is a rising rapidly. The infection rate, which is the R, which is 1, and that is the threshold. That color is orange. That is a warning that it went up again today at 1.29, which is a 7-day average, means active cases are rapidly increasing. Positive test rate on 7-day average is also at orange, which is a warning. It's at 14.1%, indicates unsolicited testing and is rising over 10%. And ICU headroom use, which is the color orange, it's a warning again today that 69%, which is a 7-day average, we are at risk of a new second wave of COVID-19, which is over 50%. So the virus is getting worse in LA County. As of December 14, there were over 4,200 local patients hospitalized with the virus. That's over 1,200 more than just 1 week ago. Let's read Monday's update from the health department here. Well, yeah, you can read that on the Citizen app. But over 3,000 people in the United States have died from COVID-19 so far. That's what the data from Johns Hopkins University showed today. Several healthcare workers were vaccinated at Kaiser Permanente Hospital in East Hollywood in Los Angeles on Monday. As the months-long process of vaccines began, the county said it expected about 83,000 vaccines by the end of the first week. Thousands of people already tested the vaccine before it was approved. LA Mayor Eric Garcetti and Governor Newsom spoke from the scene today, and there's resources you can read about the California Vaccine Distribution Plan on our Citizen app. Essential workers, residents, healthcare workers in nursing homes will get the first in line for the vaccine. And frontlines workers too, like LAPD, Sheriff's Department, firefighters, and ambulance paramedics, and more. So the health department also reminds Angelinos to please still continue to wear your masks, physical distance, avoiding gatherings until the population is vaccinated. You can learn more about common myths about COVID-19 vaccine on the Citizen app. The Federal Food and Drug Administration, which is the FDA, officially issued an emergency use of authorization, which is the EUA, for the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. The decision came Friday night after agency's independent advisory committee voted to approve the EUA Thursday afternoon. Read the letter announcing the EUA continues on the Citizen apps. The FDA concludes that the people who gets the vaccine develop individual COVID-19 immunity. It is not yet certain whether vaccine people could still carry the virus and infect others. Masks and social distancing will still be needed until most people have a chance to get the vaccine, or until there is enough data that knows the people who get the vaccine cannot spread the virus. Learn about the FDA's COVID-19 vaccine approval process and see public data on the vaccine on the Citizen app. As of today, playgrounds may reopen for physical distance exercise. California health officials have announced that on December 9th. On December 7th, Governor Newsom announced that California Notify app, you can download it on iTunes or Google Play on your smart devices. An opt-in anonymous notification system that alerts users for potential exposure. The regional stay-at-home order is in effect in LA County. The order urges residents to stay home as much as possible to limit the spread of COVID-19. Non-essential activities should be avoided, and many sectors are being closed, such as personal care services. The statewide mask order now requires the state has ordered people to wear masks most times when you're outside the home. Angelinos can schedule free COVID-19 tests on Citizen app. Volunteers can tour kids on LA Online. Learn about the state's contact tracing program. Get resources from City of Los Angeles. California website has additional information. Or you can call 211 for COVID-19 questions. Today, the most recent data shows that LA County has a local rate of transmission, which is at 1.29, which is above the 1 threshold, meaning active cases are rapidly increasing. There are 7,244 new cases, which total today in LA County. Confirmed cases, which is an additional 1.4% to the total of confirmed cases in LA County is 532,730 reported total, but the 7,244 new cases today were reported today. There are 18,911 new test results, which is an additional 0.5% to 4,148,479 total confirmed new test results. With a recent 12.2% of positive rate, which increased today, there are 4,203 total current COVID-19 hospitalization, which is an additional 4.84%. And and the sad part I'm announcing today, which is I hate to announce every time, that we are now seeing 47 new deaths, which our prayers are with the family and friends and loved ones, which is an additional 0.57% to the total of confirmed total deaths of 8,345. So I'm going to recommend everyone to wear a face covering and mask when you're in public places and gathering with people. I'm asking people to use hand sanitizer, have a good hygiene to wash your hands. I'm asking people not to do large gatherings, social distance 6 feet apart with strangers you don't know. If it's a friend, family, or in your household, that should be fine. But small gatherings, if you want to do that, do small gatherings with 25% capacity, 100 or less people. As of right now, that could change in the future, but right now we need to bring the numbers down in LA County and statewide, in US and worldwide. I'm asking everyone to use common sense. Be smart about this. Let's get the quicker we slow the spread of COVID-19, the quicker we will be back as normal. I'm also asking, don't be going to parties or gatherings out there. There's a lot of crazy people out there. And I also want to announce that don't believe rumors about people because COVID-19 can hit people a lot. And I'm going to ask everyone, don't listen to rumors or believe what you hear because it's not true. So I just wanted to relate to that message to you guys. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, please contact me on my email at josephhernandez96@yahoo.com. I'll be happy to contact you and talk to you and give you some advice. Also, our faculty advisor is available to help you anyway. We're here to help you guys. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy your finals. Good luck on finals if whoever's taking them this week. I hope you guys have enjoy your week, and we'll talk soon. Have a good night, everyone.